I know it's a process. I know it's going to be hard. I know I'm going to be uncomfortable, but I'm okay with that because I know that that discomfort, I know that that uncertainty, I know that that difficulty is literally catapulting me into a whole new life. You know, I've realized that a lot of people have this woe is me mentality. A lot of people are looking around at everyone else and seeing everyone else's accomplishments, and they're thinking to themselves, why can't that be me? Why hasn't that been me yet? Why haven't I accomplished this yet? Then you have some people who see other people accomplishing things and they think to themselves, that probably won't ever happen for me. That can't happen for me. I don't think I could ever do that. I don't think I could ever have that. When in reality, life does not just happen. You make it happen. And what I've noticed is a lot of people's problem is that they do not want to be uncomfortable. They don't like discomfort. They want things to be easy. And if it's not easy, they don't want to do it. No one seems to want to deal with the discomfort that comes with being great or accomplishing something great. Like, the idea of the end result is always nice, but no one seems to want to do what it takes to get there. Now, with social media, of course, we see everyone's accomplishments. We see everyone's highlight reels, if you will. So it does make it a little hard to remember that nothing happens overnight because our perception has become so warped, making us feel like people are overnight successes. Now, the crazy thing is, we all know that that's not true. Like, we all know that no one is an overnight success, but it is something that we constantly have to remind ourselves. But the reality is, everything is hard. You just have to figure out what hard you're willing to deal with. What is most rewarding for you? What is worth it to you? I know so many people who want to accomplish great things. They want to do big things, but they're so scared to be uncomfortable. They're so scared to go through the process that comes with accomplishing that thing. Think about it. Everyone loves the idea of going to the gym and having this nice toned body, but a lot of people can't get to that result because they don't want to deal with what comes with going to the gym. You're going to be sweating. Yes, you're going to be tired. When you're in there, it is not enjoyable. I mean, the overall idea of it, I guess, is enjoyable, but let's be real. If we could do it without going through the pain, without going through the sweating, without going through being tired in there and lifting those heavy weights, we would do it. And then a lot of people also don't want to deal with the fact that it's not just a quick fix, if you will. Like, you can't just go to the gym, lose the weight, and then be done with it and never go to the gym again. No, it has to become a lifestyle. And nobody likes the idea of that. Nobody likes the idea of getting to the goal and having to keep doing that hard thing that got them to that goal. Like I said, everyone wants that nice toned body, but when they get to that gym and they start struggling, all of a sudden they don't want it as bad anymore. The desire for it goes down once they've realized that, oh, this is not easy. This is uncomfortable. A lot of people want a degree, but school is hard. A lot of people want to start businesses, but running a business is hard. A lot of people want to be content creators, but those same people don't want to sit down and figure out what they have to do to become a successful content creator. A lot of people don't want to go through the process. Everyone wants to just arrive at the destination. And I'm gonna hold your hand when I say this. Every destination requires travel. Some places you can get to on foot. Some places you gotta fly. Some places you gotta catch a train. Some places are hundreds of thousands of miles away. Some places are only 5 miles away, but you still gotta travel to get there. You have to do the work. You gotta put in some type of effort to get there. Literally everything is hard. But like I said before, you have to decide what is worth it to you. Because even what you're doing right now that's not serving you, it's hard. Being broke is hard. That toxic relationship you're in right now that has you crying more than you're smiling is comfortable, but it's hard. And I know it's easier said than done. Like, it's so easy to be like, well, just get up and do something different, because clearly what you're in right now is not making you happy because you're constantly thinking about doing something else. You just don't want to deal with the fact that it's hard. Yes, it's easier said than done. Why is it easy to stay where you are and to keep doing what you've been doing although it's not benefiting you? Because there's no uncertainty associated with it. No, it's not the best option. No, it's not ideal, but at the end of the day, you know exactly what to expect. You know what's going to happen on a day-to-day basis. You know how it's going to go. You kind of already know what the outcome is, so you don't have to deal with uncertainty in that situation. If you leave that relationship, you don't know if you're going to find somebody else. If you leave that job, you don't know if you're going to find a better paying job. You don't know if the business you want to start is going to make you that same amount of money or more. So you're settling. If you are not doing anything to change your current situation, you're settling. The reality is you and God are the only ones who can change your life. Y'all are the only ones who can change your situation. But you have to step out of your comfort zone in order to make the change. All the things you want are outside of that little box you've put yourself in. You literally just have to convince yourself that you can do hard things. That's the only difference between you and all the greats that you can think of. All the people you look up to, all of your role models, all of your inspirations. The only difference between you and them is that they have convinced themselves that they can do hard things over and over and over and over again. They continuously choose to do the hard things. They continuously choose to step out of their comfort zone and to do things that make them feel a little uncomfortable. They choose to do things that might bring them a little bit of uncertainty, but they know that the reward is so great. They know that the reward is worth it. It's hard waking up early every day. It's hard working out every day. It's hard running a business. It's hard walking away from a relationship that you've been in for a while. It's hard breaking habits. It's hard to lock in. But it's also hard being in that toxic relationship. It's also hard being broke. It's also hard being on that job that you hate. It's hard hating yourself and having low confidence. You have to remember that the negative long-term effects of your comfort zone far outweigh the difficulty and the discomfort of the new things that you need to step into. So you just have to learn to be okay with uncertainty. Like, the thing is, it's always possible for you to get what you want. It's always possible for you to have what you want. The potential is there. It's out there in the world. You just got to get to it. The uncertainty usually comes from, like, when will I get there? Everyone wants to know when they'll arrive at that thing. They want to know the exact date that they're going to get there, and they want to know that it's not going to take a long time. But you have to accept the fact that greatness is a process. No matter what you're thinking about right now, everything is a process. Anything worth having is going to require you to go through a process to get it. You do not wake up at 100% with anything. You literally have to lay bricks every single day that allow you to get 1% better every day. But no one wants to hear that. Everybody wants big results. And big results are cool, but big results take time. Big results are built over time. You have to lay the foundation. Every single day, you should be doing something that allows you to get a step closer, at least, to your destination. Wherever you want to go, even if you're just taking one step every day, take that step, because those steps add up. And the problem is, a lot of people feel like that 1% is nothing. A lot of people feel like one step is nothing. But if you're constantly moving in the right direction, you're always going to be closer to the destination than you are standing still. A lot of y'all haven't even taken a step yet, and you're constantly telling yourself, oh, it's going to take me so long to get there. I don't know when I'll get there. So you're not okay with the fact that it's going to take a while for you to get there, but you are okay with sitting still and never getting there. It makes no sense when you really think about it. That makes absolutely no sense. Why would you stand still and stay exactly where you are with no guarantee that you'll ever get to what you want or the life that you want? Why is that okay? You literally cannot get there at all if you do not take a step. You got to take at least one step in the right direction. At least if you take that one step and you stop right there, you're closer to that destination. You'll be living a life that's a little bit better than where you are right now. And the more often you make that mindset shift, like literally just keep doing that over and over again. Keep telling yourself, I just got to get one step closer. I just got to get one step closer. Then one day you will wake up and be at that destination. One day you're going to look up and your whole life will be different because you have laid the foundation for so long. You would have literally built that life brick by brick. You got to be okay with that. You got to be willing to put in the work. You got to be willing to be uncomfortable. You got to be willing to be delusional a little bit. Like, honestly, when I think about the fact that I just be jumping out there doing stuff, I really have no fear when it comes to anything. Like, I will jump on something new like that. Because my mom instilled in me at an early age that I could literally do anything I wanted to do. Whenever I had an idea, she was like, oh, that's a great idea. You should do that. And I don't know for sure if she really believed that I could do it, but she made me feel like she believed that I could do it. And that delusion really rubbed off on me because all my life I have been thinking, oh, I can do that. Nothing was easy though. It wasn't easy building a YouTube audience from scratch. It wasn't easy starting a lash business. It's not easy being a full-time entrepreneur, but I convinced myself that I could do it. And I literally did all of it. Like, no, I'm not currently living the life of my dreams. Like, I have not gotten to that point yet. But when I think about all the things that I've done that a lot of people are scared of doing, I attribute it to the fact that I've been delusional all my life pretty much. And I believed that I could do certain things. And I'm always willing to go through the process because I know that everything is a process. I'm not unrealistic to the point where I'm like, oh, this is going to be easy. It's not going to take much effort. I'm going to get there fast. No, I know it's a process. I know it's going to be hard. I know I'm going to be uncomfortable, but I'm okay with that because I know that that discomfort, I know that that uncertainty, I know that that difficulty is literally catapulting me into a whole new life. So I just came here today to tell you to choose your hard. Yes, what you want to step into is hard. Yes, it's difficult. Yes, it's going to be a learning curve. Yes, it's going to take some time. But that life you're living right now is also hard. I know you're tired of being broke. I know you're tired of living paycheck to paycheck. I know you're tired of being in that relationship that is doing nothing for you. It's going nowhere. You're tired of being treated like trash. I know you're tired of having low confidence and low self-esteem and hating yourself. So choose a new hard. Choose a hard that actually benefits you. That's all I got for today. So see y'all in the next video. Bye.